You are welcome to Financial Intelligence School. My name is Kyei Ankrah. My focus is to bring financial education to the doorstep of everybody who wants to be successful financially. Today, our focus is on unemployment. Unemployment has become a social canker and it is threatening the foundation of many countries, especially in Africa. You want to know if promises that various governments have given us that they are going to provide us employment is a reality or just a political talk. But I want to tell you, I'm not here to threaten you, but all I'm saying is that it's likely to be impossible for all the young people who are looking for a job to get it because of the reasons that I'm going to give. I'm taking my country, Ghana, for instance. In Ghana, we have close to about 100 universities in this country for just a population of 30 million. Out of this number, they produce about 100,000 university graduates each year. Out of this large number, only 10% of them are able to get a job within the first year. As the 90% are waiting for their turn, a group larger than them also finish and join the army of unemployed. This situation has been with us for many years, and only God knows the number of people out there who are looking for a job. So on the basis of this, the young people should take their destiny into their own hands by not listening to political campaigns because it is difficult to get a job because of the large number of people who have completed universities. Number two, in every country, government is the major employer. Unfortunately, the government in various countries, especially Ghana, is saddled with so many challenges that it is unable to provide jobs for the young people who need job urgently. Take Ghana, for instance. In 2018, the total tax revenue was 38 billion. Out of this 38 billion, 19.5 billion was used as a compensation for workers. And then close to 15 billion was also used to pay interest on loans that government has contracted. If you put those two major expenditure alone, it's taking almost 91% of the total tax revenue. Let me remind you that government is not there only to pay interest and pay workers. There are other important things that government has to do. So, assuming in all this while government had just employed just 700,000 people of Ghanaians, if government were to employ just additional 200,000, almost all the tax revenue will be gone. So the question that I'm asking you is that those who are looking for a job, assuming you are advisor to government of Ghana, will you advise him to employ more people? The answer is big no. Then why are you putting your expectation that by hook or crook government should get you a job? It is difficult. They will say that is their wish, but it will be difficult for this wish to see the light of the day. Another point that you need to consider is that we say that private sector is the engine of growth. Unfortunately, private sectors in Africa, and especially in Ghana, is saddled with so many challenges, say that it's unable to expand to employ the youth who need job. For instance, if you come to Ghana, for instance, if you are taking a loan, it's about, they pay interest rate of about 30%, 25%. And so if you are paying such exorbitant interest rate, it will be difficult for you to get enough money to expand your business and employ more people. Another thing is that in Africa, many people have developed taste for foreign products. So we are creating job for other people while we are struggling to get job here. So if we can change our taste and love goods that are produced in Ghana, then the private sector can expand and employ the youth who are yearning for job. Another reason why it will be difficult, if not impossible, for people to get job is technology. Technology is disrupting all industries, and it will be difficult to know businesses that can exist in many years to come. The first people who have been affected by technology is the banking industry. I can predict that between the next 10 to 15 years, there will be no banking halls. Today, money has become digital, and the paper money is losing its relevance. Many banks are no longer opening branches. For instance, in Ghana, in 2017, EcoBank reduced the branches significantly, and 181 people lost their jobs. Today, many people prefer to use robots to do work instead of so. The limited opportunities in the formal sector, technology is competing effectively with human beings. And so In future, I would not be surprised if one person will sit on television and teach the whole country mathematics, and those who do not understand can send text messages and other form of social media to be able to get answers. And when this one happens, what happened to the future of many people? When you go to the advanced countries, in restaurants, they have robots which cook the food. Robots serve the food. The dishwashing machine and all those things are machines. So a restaurant which is supposed to employ about 1,000 people will end up just employing about 100 or 50 people to supervise. A police station which is supposed to be populated by 600 policemen, CCTV camera is doing the job. Today, when you go to Dubai, they have a robot police person who can speak Arabic and English eloquently. What is happening? It means that the number of police people that they are going to employ will go down. In 1928, the total population in the world was just 2 billion, and over 90% of the jobs were done by human beings. Today, total population in the world is 7.7 billion as at May, and over 50% of the job is being done by machines. So let's ask ourselves, in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, when about 90% of the jobs are done by machines, what will happen to human beings? So these are the challenges that we have. These are the difficulties that we have. So the young people should position themselves so strategically that they will have something to do, rather than wasting all your time on social media and do something that will not add value to you, will not be able to help you to solve the problem. It's a real problem, it's a social canker, and it is not only one person. We cannot leave it to government alone to solve it. All the stakeholders must come together. Parents have to come together. Education institutions, they have to come together. Young people must also come together. And when all the stakeholders come together, we should be able to find a lasting solution to this particular problem, which threatens the foundation and the security of many countries, of which Ghana is one.